So, guys, this is my review for Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 17. And as always, I'm going to be. So, guys, this is my review for Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 17. What an episode it was, but let's jump into this review and talk about some of the various things that I loved, liked, and was very intrigued about this episode. Let's get it. So I definitely did enjoy the fact that they were setting up basically the strategy. They basically went over this stuff with them. If I remember correctly, roughly about a month and a half or so. They were really, talking to them. More than likely had them go out and practice this stuff, right? And just really truly prepare for going out here in the field to prepare to go out here and fight these titans. So just to see this occur and see where they wanted to place them, basically like on a chessboard, basically per the rows and stuff that they had them set up. They really were looking to figure out the best places to place people. Of course, the strategy, definitely the strategy was more so from what I could from what I get from this episode between each squad, was more so just to signal each other where titans were popping up and then begin to advance and trying to take them out one by one. But again, strategy wise, this is what the reason why they joined the Survey Corps in the first place was for stuff like this, to be out there in the field and prepare to go out here and fight these titans. So I really did enjoy this part of the episode. Now, obviously, the episode was more so centered around the title of the episode, which was called Female Titan, where we get our I basically, for me, the first time viewing this first season of Attack on Titan and actually viewing this first episode, that the title itself was just an introduction to this specific Titan. Of course, I didn't know what I was walking into, but again, as the episode gradually progressed, there were things that occurred that I will bring back up that I talked about in my reaction, but then I'm also going to talk about some other stuff that I wanted to keep to myself. So, but again, the episode itself definitely was the introduction to this specific Titan, this female Titan here, which again definitely opened the floodgates of my thoughts on what could be, what's gonna be, whatever. All these questions are now flooding my mind on what is gonna be happening next, moving forward after I've watched episode 17. Now, obviously, walking into the introduction of the Titan, I did not know what was gonna happen. Did not a whole bunch of stuff was moving so fast, right? But of course, my main concern was my homie here, Armin, his safety. I thought that literally when the Titan jumped, leaped over him, that its foot was coming down to crush him and his horse, but that wasn't the case at all. But then once we get to this moment, literally, I said it in my reaction. I was just saying, like, once the Titan like lifted Armin's hoodie, basically, and was looking at him, it was just basically like it was at first I thought it was like studying Armin, like it just wanted to see his face and stuff like that. But at the same time, I was also questioning, like, is this Titan, this is what I said in my reaction, is this Titan, like looking for somebody specific? That's what I said literally as it was getting up to leave. But so many more other questions are happening, running through my mind, even as I'm recording this video. But I just was just thinking that, and I had to say it out loud during my reaction, like, is this Titan looking for somebody specific? And guys, like, Armin was so great during this episode. It was like me and him were really trying to figure out what this Titan's motive was, even in this moment, even and then past this moment. And so Armin really truly was. He was, to me, he was the MVP of episode 17. You know, his mind, you know, his mind is so, even in the midst of everything that was going on. Like I think I said it in my reaction too. I was just saying, like, even, you know, with the fear that was, and the adrenaline that was running through his blood, and, you know, the fear on his face, all of these emotions, anxiety, all of this stuff was going on. He still was able to function the appropriate way to be able to be about the, you know, basically be about the mission, stay on task. That was just one of the main things that I liked about Armin. But two, at the same time, his mind was still rolling in a way where he was trying to figure out the motive of the Titan. And of course, you know, he was questioning, like, you know, is this Titan looking for some, you know, if I'm not the intended target, is this Titan looking for somebody else? Again, I said it myself during my reaction too, but at the same time, you know, again, was this Titan looking for somebody specific? And it must have been, it has to be Eren, right? It just has to be. There's a reason. So I obviously am questioning, you know, that we know that the regular normal Titans, that they're not, you know, cognitive wise, they're not fully all there. But what we do seem to know is, even from the little bit of information from about the armored Titan, the colossal Titan, that, and now this female Titan, that these specific Titans have a mind of their own. You know, Armin even like 99% assumes that this female Titan is a regular normal human being who is just like Eren, who has the capability to transform into a Titan. And the fact that, you know, the goal is to get to Eren's basement so they can get the information that his father was telling him to go and look for. That it again, me looking at all of this up to this point, up to the 17th episode, I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, yo, we know that Eren has this ability, but that, again, it seems like to me they were hinting at it earlier on in the season, but it seems to me that other people, again, Armin is saying it, other people must have the same ability to be able to transform into a Titan as well. And of course, they're transforming into Titans where they're intelligent. Armin says that too in this episode. They're intelligent. They can think for themselves and react. And this, you know, this female Titan was able to cover up her neck so that Rainer wouldn't be able to attack her, and even Jean wouldn't be able to attack her. So it was just like it literally did these things that, for me, I wasn't expecting to occur. But I'm also saying that it's definitely not possible for them to have that mindset to where they're automatically reacting in such a way that they are actually protecting themselves from harm. So again, this episode kind of gives me some key information to know that there has to be other people out there besides Eren who can transform into these Titans and think for themselves while they're out traveling and doing things. So again, Eren has to be the target, and Armin definitely realizes this, and he comes up with the idea to cover his face and with the hoodie and telling his people to do the same. You know, this episode was just really, really great, and I really, really loved it. So just wow, guys, just this episode is definitely dope. It really, really was a dope episode. The other thing that I did want to say, I wanted to make sure that I said this in this video, that even though Hanji was doing the test on the normal Titans, just literally a couple of episodes ago, or was it episode 16? I know it's been a couple of weeks since I last watched, but I believe it's episode 16. That, you know, even though she was doing these tests on these normal Titans to try to see if they were able to think on their own and react on their own and communicate and stuff like that, you know, they literally they give us that and kind of like try to throw us off, the viewer, and say that, well, the Titans must not be cognitive in thinking on their own and stuff like that, to literally this here in episode 17, where this female Titan is proving that that's not the case at all. The writing for just these what 2 or 3 episodes up to this point had been really, really great, and I really, really loved it. So yeah, guys, just what a great episode. I really, really enjoyed episode 17. But now I need to go and watch episode 18 to find out what happens next. And then I'll do my review for episode 18 to come. But again, this episode 17 was really, really dope. Really, really enjoyed it. Armin was the MVP. Just his mind and everything, just everything, that how he was reacting and stuff. It was just really, really great. But with that, I'm heading over to episode 18, guys. What did y'all think of this video? What did y'all think of episode 17 when you sat down and watched it for the first time? What was your thoughts, reactions, and all that? Leave some comments in the comments below. Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will talk to you all over on episode 18, guys. Peace.